Okay, so speaking of Dave Ramsey, I wanted to make a video responding to a comment on my channel. I can't find the comment. Maybe because the person read the comment and decided to delete it. I don't know. But let me read the comment to you. It says this. Love the car. I don't think you are doing a Dave Ramsey budget if you are charging things to a credit card even for points. Dave Ramsey is against that. Also, Dave Ramsey is against buying new cars because new cars lose 60% of their value in the first 4 years. Dave Ramsey also wants you to buy a car cash, and the list goes on. Enjoy the car though. So I wanted to respond because this person didn't give me the opportunity to respond to them because they took the comment down. I think they took it down. I can't find it. So let's talk about this. Okay, so a lot of you who watch my channel know that most of my budgets I say Dave Ramsey inspired because they truly are Dave Ramsey inspired. Not Dave Ramsey mandated, directed, or approved. Just inspired. That is all. I believe that when I started doing the 7 baby steps, it truly changed the way I thought about my finances, and it truly changed the way I situated my finances. To save up that $1,000 and then to just really start going intense and paying off your debt, and then to save 6 months of living expenses, 3 to 6 months. I chose 6 months and more of your living expenses, and then the savings plan of you doing 15% to a 401k. I'm sorry, I maxed out at 12%. So, you know, those things really did change the way that I handled my money. But the most important thing, I think the biggest game changer for me is the zero-based budget. Because before I was doing a budget, really all that really meant was that I was making sure that I was paying my bills. Like I would got this, got this, got this. I would pay my bills, and then everything that was left over, I kind of did what I wanted with it. Now that I'm doing a zero-based budget, I truly am giving every single one of my dollars an assignment. Okay, and so even if that assignment is go somewhere and travel, get on a plane, but I know where my money's going. I can't say I knew where my money was going before. It just seemed to disappear. So that's why my budgets truly are Dave Ramsey inspired. Now, I do live a credit card lifestyle. Dave Ramsey, he is against credit cards whatsoever. But guess what? I do not have a problem. Look, it sounds like somebody who has a problem, right? I don't have a problem, I promise y'all. I am not a shopper. I am not a spender. I've never been a shopper. I've never been a spender. So therefore, a credit card is safe in my hands. I know how to pay what I pay with my card and how to pay that off. It never gets ahead of me or out of control, right? Credit cards for me are worth the points. Dave Ramsey sometimes mimics that 2% cash back. That's stupid. Like, that's not worth it. But guess what? I travel. And if you go back and look at any of my travel vlogs or my budgets where I'm talking about the plane tickets I purchase, I spend very little money buying plane tickets. Case in point, the last trip I went on to, I took a plane to Barcelona. Then I caught a plane to Bali. And then I caught a plane back here to the good old United States of America. And guess what that cost me? $88. Could have been $5, but I chose $88 because I chose a route that didn't have a layover at a certain place. So I chose $88. I travel, I'm about to go to Japan. Guess how much that flight's gonna cost me? $0. That's what I do. Dave Ramsey's not paying for my flights. I am. And it is part of my budget plan to do whatever I can do to make my travel cost advantageous and to save as much money as I can with the best strategies that I know. And for me, that is credit cards. Now, had I been a person who was always out shopping and next thing you know, my card, $10,000, blah, 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 then yeah, don't do that. Follow Dave Ramsey strictly because you probably need that guidance. You probably need those strict rules and strict guidelines, but I don't. What else did he say? He said about buying a new car. We all know I didn't buy a new car. I purchased a pre-owned car, and my pre-owned car was already 4 years old. So boom, somebody else paid that depreciation for me, and my car is the best car ever. And he said, Dave Ramsey said to pay the car cash. Well, I did the next best thing. I put down, I can't remember, what was it, 56% of the car? I don't remember. And then I took out a small loan and paid that loan off in 4 months. I rather had done it that way than any other way. I explored the options. The options would have been to buy a raggedy car that was unreliable and waste your money there. No, wasn't doing that. I have a good job and I am pretty much debt free. I can afford to take on a very low interest loan and to do what I did. And the other option would have been to keep renting a car. I was renting a car at a very good rental rate. I think it was like $24 a day, but that was averaging about $1,000 a month. Why would I pay $1,000 a month in a rental car just so somebody else could approve of me having the cash to go buy a car? No, didn't make sense. And I purchased the car of my dreams. Sorry, I wasn't going to put off my dream just so that I could be Dave Ramsey approved by Dave Ramsey followers. I'm sure he would have approved of my plan. Maybe. What else? What else? I think that's all he said. Oh, so let me answer another question that I've been getting other questions as well. Somebody else asked me about sinking funds. Do I do sinking funds? I don't do sinking funds because to me, a sinking fund is just a savings account, right? It really is. It's a savings account that you gave yourself mental permission to spend for a specific reason. Well, I decided to put all my savings in one big pot called a savings account. I'm not calling it emergency fund. It's not, because I don't have emergencies. I mean, life is life. Things happen in life. I have situations that I get to handle. So all my money goes in one savings account where I can see it all and not have to add up a bunch of other accounts or manage a bunch of other accounts. That's just not fun to me. And as things pop up, and if I need to go into my savings account, I will go into the savings account and do what I need to do with it. Like for Christmas, I don't have a sinking fund for Christmas. I have money that's in my savings that I will go and pull some money out and pay for Christmas. That makes sense to me. Because it makes sense to me because let's say I have $2,000. I can easily say, okay, I'm going to put this $1,000 over here and give myself permission and get approval from, you know, people who are really strict in this to spend it later, while I put the other $1,000 in the savings account. Or I could just put the freaking $2,000 in my savings account and spend it when I spend it, right? So that's what I do. And again, because I am a higher income earner, luckily for me, when things pop up, I usually have the money in that month's paychecks to handle the emergency. Like if I needed a new anything. I think I'm going to need a new washer soon. So if I needed a new washer, I can actually go out and buy a new washing machine with my money and not even have to go into my savings account or go into anybody else's account. So that's lucky for me. And also it's lucky because I'm debt free. So I have more discretionary income. So I'm comfortable with doing things that way. So I think that's all of the stuff that I want to answer. Did I come off sounding rude? Snarky? Y'all know. I didn't mean it. Again, thank you guys for watching and thank you for your comments. Thank you for your questions. If you have any more questions, leave them below. I'll answer. Peace.